Hi students, welcome to Madras Math Kernel. So today what you are going to learn? You are going to learn chapter 2 polynomials. In that you are going to learn about the concepts and example explanations related to exercise 2.3. So the subtopic inside that inside the chapter is division algorithm for polynomials. Okay. So what are the steps you have to perform for dividing a given polynomial? So initially when you are, I have taken an example. You are given with a polynomial x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3 and 1 is one of the zeros. So from this what you can infer, since 1 is one of the zeros, you can have the idea x is equal to 1 here. So bringing 1 to the left side of this equation, it will become x minus 1. So what you can say, x minus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. So considering p of x, we have to divide the given polynomial by x minus 1, because since x minus 1 is the factor of the given polynomial, it should divide the given polynomial. So p of x divided by x minus 1 is equal to x square minus 2x minus 3. This part, how to divide the given polynomial, that only are going to study in this exercise 2.3. okay. So after you have to factorize this for getting all the factors of the given polynomial. This is regular factorization what you have studied in your lower classes. On factorizing this polynomial, you will get x plus 1 into x minus 3. This is just the example I have considered for explaining what you are going to explore in this video, right? So directly we are going for example 6. So what are example 6? Divide 2x square plus 3x plus 1 by x plus 2. So first you have to inspect the degree of the given polynomial. Here it is 2 and here the degree of the divisor is 1, because nothing is there. So we have to take it as 1. So if nothing is there, then the power of x is 1 there, right? So first put a line like this, then you enter this dividend inside 2x square plus 3x plus 1. okay, then I am putting this x plus 2 at the left side of this line, that is x plus 2. This is the divisor, dividend and divisor. First input into this lines. Okay, then what you have to do, first step, you have to take this term here, 2x square divided by first term of the divisor, that is x. So 2x square by x, you work it out in the working column of your answer sheet or your notebook. So 2x square by x will give you 2x. okay, so after getting this 2x, what you have to do, you have to put this 2 here. okay, so I am writing this 2x here. So after writing, just multiply this entire term by 2x. okay, so on multiplication, you keep your fingers like this. So this is x into 2x will get you 2x square, and then go to the second term. First multiply the signs, plus into plus will get you plus, and 2 into 2 is 4, and nothing is here, the variable nothing is here. So it is x into x to the power 0, you can assume, again you will get x. So x into 2x is 2x square, 2 into 2x is 4x plus 2 plus 4x. okay, so here if you see the terms, both the terms will be having same coefficient with same x degree, and so you have to change the signs. So I am changing the sign plus to minus, and again here also plus to minus, then you can cancel these two. okay, so if you see the signs here, plus 3x minus 4x, so we'll get minus x, because minus is the greater number there. So after subtracting, I am putting the sign of the greater number. So minus x, and again you bring this 1 down, minus x plus 1. Now what do? You take the first term of this line. So I'm taking this first term, that is minus x, and then again consider the first term of the divisor, that is x. So we'll get minus x. Now we put this minus x in the quotient. okay, now again you keep your fingers like this. This is minus 1, this is plus x plus x. X into minus 1 will get you minus 1. Again 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. After doing this, you change the signs, because if you inspect the elements there, this is also minus x, this is also minus x. In order to get cancelled, one should be plus x. So I am changing the signs there. And also what it means here, you are subtracting this term from this term. So I am changing the signs here. So plus, plus, and then you can cancel this. So this is plus 1, this is plus 2, therefore it is plus 3. This is your remainder. Now this is your dividend, divisor, quotient, and this is your remainder. So writing whatever the things you observed here as a division algorithm, it will give you the regular pattern. That is, if you perform the long division for any number, then you will be ending up with this pattern. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is the pattern what you get for all the numbers. So here also you can arrive with the same pattern. I have written the dividend here, that is your p of x. P of x is equal to, dividend is p of x. P of x is equal to, divisor is g of x, that is x plus 2, and the quotient what you got is q of x, that is 2x minus 1, and then plus remainder r of x. So for a division algorithm of a polynomial, you can write this as a algorithm or the formula to remember for verification purpose, right? For verifying the division what you performed is right or wrong, you can use this formula. So now this is your dividend and this is your divisor, this is the quotient what you got by dividing these two, and this is the remainder, right? So next is your example 7. So previously you saw an polynomial with a degree 2. Now you are going to divide a polynomial with degree 3. So you are going to take a cubic polynomial and you are going to divide that with a quadratic polynomial. Okay. So what I have done, first you have to check the degrees of the polynomial, degree of each and every term of the polynomial, whether it is in descending order or not. So here it is the power of x is 3, then it is 2, then it is 1, then it is 0. If it is like this, it's fine. If not, then you have to rearrange the terms so that the powers are in descending order. A same check you have to do with the divisor also. So here if you see, the power of x is x to the power 0, x to the power 1 and x to the power 2. So it is in ascending order. You have to rearrange the terms so that it will become x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay. So after doing this, you take the first term of this dividend, that is 3x cube. Then you take the first term of the divisor, that is x square. So 3x cube by x square is 3x. You have to put this in the quotient part, that is 3x. Then you have to keep the fingers like this. X square into 3x will get you 3x cube. Then plus 2x plus 3x, it is 6x square, plus 1 into 3x is plus 3x. Okay, then change the signs. This will get cancelled. So this is minus 5x square, and then this is minus x, and this is plus 5. Again you take the first term of this expression, that is minus 5x square, divided by first term of the divisor, that is x square. It will give you minus 5. You put this minus 5 in the quotient, and again you multiply these entire divisor with minus 5. So minus 5 into x square, minus 5 into x square is minus 5x square, 2x into minus 5 is minus 10x, and 1 into minus 5 is minus 5. Then you change the signs. This will get cancelled. Okay, this is plus 10x minus x, it will get you 9x, and then plus 5 is plus 10. So this is your r of x. So if you write it in the formula, so what you will get, you have to verify each and every time whenever you do the division, you have to verify whether the answer what you got is right or wrong, right? You have to check. So your quotient is 3x minus 5, your remainder is 9x plus 10, and on substituting this in the formula, that p of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x, I am getting terms like this. I verified by multiplying these two terms and then finally adding the remainder with the result. I got the dividend. Okay, it is almost similar to your Euclid's algorithm. Now this is your division algorithm, that is P of x is equal to G of x into Q of x plus R of x is the division algorithm. And always if you note down, your R of x is 0, or sometimes the degree of R of x is less than the degree of G of x. If you see here, your G of x is a divisor and R of x is a remainder. So here your remainder is 9x plus 10. What is your divisor? Divisor is this thing. G of x is here. In this particular problem, your G of x is x square plus 2x plus 1. Your remainder R of x is 9x plus 10. If you see the degrees, degree of R of x is less than degree of your G of x. So until you arrive with this condition, you have to perform the division. Okay. And then coming to example 8, divide 3x square minus x cube minus 3x plus 5 by x minus 1 minus x square and verify the division algorithm. Okay, so as usual I'm drawing lines like this, the division part. Then I'm inputting the dividend. So what is your dividend here? If you inspect the degrees of each and every term of x, powers of each and every term of the given polynomial, then it is 3x square minus x cube minus 3x plus 5. So here the power of x is 2 and then 3 and 1, and here it is 0. So what I have to do? I have to rearrange the terms so that the power of x is in descending order, right? Descending means the bigger number should come first. So I have to write minus x cube first, then plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5. Similarly, I have to rearrange this divisor also. I have rearranged minus x square plus x minus 1. Then I am doing the same procedure what I explained in the previous sessions, that is previous part. That is first one, I have to take the first term of this dividend, then you take the first term of this divisor, minus x cube by minus x square, it will give you plus x. So put this plus x in the quotient part, then you multiply these terms, minus x square plus x minus x cube plus x into plus x square, minus 1 into x is minus x, then you cancel, you change the signs, then you cancel it. Okay, now you see the sign, it is plus 3 and it is minus 1, so plus 2x square. You bring down the remaining terms to this part, that is minus 2x plus 5. Then again you take the first term of this expression, that is 2x square, and first term of their divisor, that is minus x square. So on dividing these two, you will get minus 2, put it in the quotient part. Then you might perform the similar multiplication, that is minus x square into minus 2 is plus 2x square, and minus into plus is minus, 2 into x 2x, minus into minus is plus, and 1 into 2 is 2. Okay, so again change the signs, you can cancel these two terms. Here minus 2 plus 2, here also it will get cancelled, and here it is 5 minus 2, you will get 3. If you check the degree of your r of x, so it is x to the power 0, it is less than the divisor, that is x square. Okay, so what is your q of x? It is x minus 2, your r of x is 3. So you are asked to verify the division algorithm. So what is your division algorithm says? It is divisor into quotient plus remainder should be equal to dividend. Okay, so I have taken the left hand side as this, then I have substituted my divisor, my quotient and the reminders. Okay, after calculating, after performing regular normal multiplication procedures, I have ended with these terms. So this is nothing but a dividend. So division algorithm is verified. Okay, and then coming to example 9, find all the zeros of 2x to the power 4. Find all the zeros of 2x to the power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2. if you know that two of its zeros are root 2 and minus 2. So first you have to check the powers of x, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So your first condition is you have checked, and given root 2 and minus 2 are the two zeros for this particular polynomial. So I have taken x is equal to root 2, x is equal to minus root 2. So bringing this root 2 to the left hand side, I am getting x minus root 2 and x plus root 2 are the factors of the given polynomial. Okay, so what I am doing here, I am multiplying these two. This is of the form a plus b into a minus b. So applying the identity here, I am getting a square minus b square. So x square minus root 2 the whole square. So I am getting x square minus 2. So if you see the powers of x, one is first term of the power of the first term is 2 and your second term is 0. So one term is missing. I am putting 0 as 0 for the missing term. So x square plus 0x plus 2. So in order to make my procedures easy or my work easy, I am substituting the missing term as 0x, right? So now you write the dividend here. Instead of divisor, I have written x square plus 0x minus 2. You perform the same procedures whatever I explained in the previous part. That is, you have to consider the first term of this dividend and divisor. You divide those two, you will get 2x square. You put it in the quotient part, then you multiply this entire divisor with 2x square. You will get 2x to the power 4 plus 0 into 0, 2 is 0x cube plus 2x square into minus 2 will get you minus 4x square. So after cancelling these terms, I am getting minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 4x square is plus x square, and then you bring down these two terms here. Okay, again you take the first term of this and first term of the divisor. I am getting minus 3 after dividing those two terms. So you put the minus 3x here, then you perform the multiplication. So minus 3x into x square is minus 3x cube, 0 into this thing is 0x square, plus in minus into minus is plus, and 2 into 3 is 6x. Then you change the signs, these terms will get cancelled. Okay, then here you have 1x square, here 0x square, so you will get 1x square, and here these two is getting cancelled, so minus 2. So take the first term of this expression and you take the first term of your divisor. X square by x square, it is 1. You put the 1 here. After multiplying, you will get x square plus 0x minus 2. After changing the signs, all the terms will get cancelled. You will get the remainder part as 0. Okay, so here if you observe the quotient, the degree of the quotient is x square. So what is your question? You are supposed to find all the zeros. So since you are asked to find out all the zeros, first you have to see the power of x, degree of x, because from the degree only you can have some idea about the zeros. So how many zeros you will get it here? So you will be getting 4 zeros there, because the degree is 4. So out of 4 zeros, you are given with 2 zeros and another 2 zero you have to find out. So for finding those 2 zeros, you have to see the quotient part. The degree here is 2. So you can find out 2 zeros with the help of this quotient. So quotient I have written it here, that is 2x square minus 3x plus 1. So I have done the factorization. Since you have studied the factorization part in your lower classes, I am not explaining the factorization in detail. So I have split it up minus 3x into minus x minus 2x. Okay, after this step I am taking x common from these two terms, and from these two terms I have taken minus out. Then in the next step I have taken this minus 2x, I have taken 2x minus 1 out of these two terms as common thing. So 2x minus 1, and again open a bracket, the left out terms are x here and here it is minus 1. Therefore from this I can have the idea that x is equal to half and x is equal to 1. Okay, these two are the remaining zeros of the given polynomial.